Good morning. Have a nice day, my dear students. Welcome to our English lecture. Myself, Miss Alima Sheikh. Students, today we are going to learn grammar. In that, the topic is punctuation. Students, what is the meaning of punctuation? Punctuation is the name for marks used in writing text. They are to help understanding and the correct reading. So students, there are different types of punctuation. Full stop means period. We can say period also. Comma, semicolon, colon, question mark, exclamation mark. Students, in the pic you can see only 6 types, right? But total punctuation are 14. And in that we are going to learn only 3 topics. That is capital letter, full stop, question mark. So students, come to the very first one. It's capital letter and full stop. Look at the following sentence. The girl is playing the piano. Now, students, notice the beginning and the end of the sentence. As you can see here, the word the start with the capital letter because it is the first word in the sentence. So, the very first letter T start with capital, right? The sentence also ends with the full stops because it states clearly that the girl is doing now. So we say that a sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Now student, the pronoun I is written in a capital letter wherever it appears. For example, Amit and I are brothers. So students, as you can see, the letter I, it is written in a capital letter. A proper noun always begins with a capital letter. For example, she gave the book to Kamlesh. So here student, the word Kamlesh is a proper noun as it is the name of the person. As you can see, the letter K, it is written in a capital letter. Next, pause in the text. It marks in the end of declarative or imperative sentence. First letter of the sentence having full stop must start with the capital letter. So students, let's see the example. This boy ranked top in the class. Second one, please stop him. So students, as we see, the very first letter is capital and in the end of the sentence there is a full stop. So students, the very first punctuation mark we had completed. Now let's move to the next punctuation mark. Student, now question mark. Now look at this sentence. How many cookies did you eat? This is a question. Students, notice the symbol used at the end of the sentence. So children, in the end of the sentence, there is a question mark, right? A sentence that asks a question ends with a question mark. Let us look at a few examples. What color is the dog? Second one, will you play with me? So as you can see, this is a question and in the end of the sentence there is a question mark. So now student, the pic which is flash, as you can see some points are written, right? The very first point, it is used to mark a direct question. Second one, it is used at the end of interrogative sentence. For example, the very first one, what is wrong with you? Question mark. Second point, how are you? Again there is a question mark. Students, notice the and with the question mark symbol. Where I have put in the dash, there is a question mark. So this is how we use question mark punctuation. So students, one more punctuation mark I am going to explain you, that is comma. So the next punctuation mark I am going to explain, that is a comma. Comma. Students, look at the following sentence. My favorite fruits are apple and banana. Here there are only two items in the list, apple and banana, right? Now look at the following sentence. My favorite fruits are apple, banana and strawberries. Here there are more than two items in the list. So students, now in the plate there are three fruits, apple, banana, strawberry, right? So we use comma for separating them. As you can see, my favorite fruits are apple, comma, banana, comma and strawberry. So we use comma for separating them. Right students, can you see? My favorite fruits are apple, comma, banana, comma and strawberry. Comma is used to separate three or more words in a list. So students, now see here, comma is also used after introductory words such as yes, no, well, hello, etc. For example, hello, how are you doing? Comma is also used for giving a short pause in a sentence. For example, a lot of people, young and old, rich and poor, met the sun. So students, as you can see, there is a comma, right, between the sentence. Students, again I am explaining in short. Comma to separate series of words. England, France, India and Italy formed an analyze. Students, as you can see, between the country we had used comma, right? Second point, to separate each pairs of words. As you can see, high and low, rich and poor, wise and foolish, must all die. As you can see, in the sentence we had put comma. So students, now everyone understood. I had explained you 4 punctuation marks: capital letter, full stop, question mark and comma, right? So now students, I am going to give you the notes of your combined book. So everyone just open the page number 36 of your combined book. As the topic is punctuation, the very first question, use of capital letter, full stops, comma and question mark. Punctuate the following uses capital letter, full stop, commas and question marks wherever required. Now come to the very first one. Akbar was a wise king. Students, as you can see in the Akbar, A is small. So we have to write in a capital letter because it's a pronoun. So Akbar was a wise king. In the last we have to put a full stop. Now students, come to the second one. We are going on a trip to Goa next Wednesday. Students, again here we, the starting word we, in that W is in small letter. So we have to write in a capital letter W. We are going on a trip to Goa. Students, again here Goa. The spelling of Goa, G, it is written small letter. So we have to write in capital letter G. Next, Wednesday, right? So students, here Wednesday, W, it is written in small letter. We have to write in a capital letter. And in the last we have to put a full stop. Now come to the third one. Do you have an extra pencil? Students, the first letter, it's written in a small letter. So we have to write in a capital letter. Do you have an extra pencil? Students, this is a question. So we have to put a question mark. So in the last we have to put a question mark. Fourth one. The stationery sells books, pencils, pens, erasers and glue. Students, as you can see, there are more than 2 items are there. The stationery, the starting the letter T, it is written in small. So we have to write in a capital letter. The stationery sells books, comma, pencils, comma, pens, comma, erasers and glue. Means here students, more than 2 items are there. So students, we have to put comma in between the words. Because in the stationery, the man sells more than 2 items. So we have to put a comma. Now come to the fifth one. The Ganga originates in the Himalayas. Students, as you can see, the very first letter T, it is written in a small letter. So we have to write in the capital letter. So the very first word is the. Then the next word is Ganga. Means proper noun. So here in the Ganga, G, it is written in a small letter. So we have to write in a capital letter Ganga. Then originates in the Himalayas. Students, in the Himalayas, the H, it is written in a small letter. So we have to write in a capital letter. And in the end, we have to put a full stop. So students, everyone understood till fifth one? Okay. Now move to the sixth one. Priya, Manav, Amit and Soham are playing cricket. Students, here more than 2 students are playing cricket. So we have to put comma. So come to the very first name, it's Priya. And P, it is written small letter. So we have to write in a capital letter because it's a noun. So Priya, then comma, Manav, M, it is written small. We have to write in a capital letter. Then comma, Amit, A, it is written in a small letter. We have to write in a capital letter, Amit. Then and Soham. In the Soham, S is the small letter. We have to write in a capital letter because it's a proper noun. Are playing cricket. In the last, we have to put a full stop. Now students, move to the next page. Page number 37. The seventh one. My grandparents will visit us in April. Students, the very first word, my. In that M, it is written small letter. So we have to write in a capital letter, my grandparents will visit us in April. It's a proper noun. April, in that A it is written small, we have to write in a capital letter. April. And in the last we have to put a full stop. Now student, the eighth one. I take my books, pencils, umbrellas and lunch box to school every day. Now students, here we take every day to the school. Some things are there. Example, books, pencils, umbrella and lunch box. So here we have to put a comma because more than 2 items we are taking to school every day. So come to the very first word, it is I. Students, as I said, I is a pronoun. Wherever the I word is there, we have to write in a capital letter. Maybe it is in the starting or in the middle of the sentence. We have to write I in a capital letter. So the very first word I, that we have to put in a capital letter. I take my books, comma, pencils, comma, umbrella and lunch box to school every day. In the last we have to put a full stop. Now come to the ninth one. Chennai is the capital of Tamil Nadu. Students, the very first word Chennai is a proper noun, and here the C it is written small, so we have to write in a capital letter. Chennai is the capital of Tamil Nadu. Students, as you know, Tamil Nadu is the proper noun. So here T it is written small. We have to write in a capital letter. Tamil Nadu. In Nadu and it is written small letter. We have to write in a capital letter. And in the last we have to put a full stop. Now come to the 10th one. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is my favorite cricketer. So students, the very first word Mahendra Singh. In that M it is written small. We have to write in a capital letter. Dhoni. It is a proper noun. D it is written small. We have to write in a capital letter. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is my favorite cricketer. In the last we have to put a full stop. Now student, the 11th one. My pet dog is called Boxer. Again the very first letter M it is written small. We have to write in a capital letter. My pet dog is called Boxer, means the name of the dog, as the dog called Boxer. B it is written small. We have to write in a capital letter, and in the last we have to put a full stop. Now student, the 12th one. Is the train late today? Students, this sentence is identified that it's a question. Someone is asking to us a question. Is the train late today? So in the last we have to put a mark of question mark, right? And come to the very first letter I. It is written in small letter. We have to write in a capital letter. Is the train late today? In the last we have to put a question mark. Now next, the 13th one. Our milkman Ramlal is an honest man. Students, the very first word, in that the very first letter O, it is written in a small letter. We have to write in a capital letter. Our milkman Ramlal is the proper noun. R it is written capital. We have to write in a capital letter R. Is an honest man. In the last we have to put a full stop. So everyone understood the punctuation mark. Now students, everyone just open your notebook and take out your pen. I am giving you a short revision of the notes. Students, as you know, we had completed our portion of first unit test. So from today onwards, we are going to just revise all the notes which we had completed. So there is a short revision of the notes. So students, as you can see, the pic which is flash on your mobile phone is the first unit revision, right? So the very first question is give meaning of. The very first one is hurry. Answer, move or act quickly. Second one, extravagantly. Answer, in a way that costs a lots of money. Third one, Leon cloth. Answer, a piece of cloth worn around the hips. Fourth one, speechless. Answer, unable to speak. Fifth one, archer. Answer, someone who shoots arrows with the help of a bow. Sixth one, stag. Answer, a male deer. Seventh one, gutters. Answer, channels at the edge of a street that carry off waters. Eighth one, pences. Answer, small plants or their flowers. So students, we had completed with the meaning part. Student, in the exam, the pattern will be same, but the meaning word may be different. So students, you practice this part, and whatever notes I had given you in the previous lecture, that part also you have to study. So students, understood everyone the meaning part? Students, again I am saying that the pattern will be same. In the exam, the pattern will be same, but the meaning word may be different. So for that reason, you have to study the practice part as well as whatever notes I had given you in a previous lecture. That part also you have to study for the exam. Now move to the question number 1B1. As you can see in this pic. Make meaningful sentence. The very first one is school. Our school is the best school in town. Second word, children. Children love to play in the garden. Third word, hungry. Answer, I cannot sleep if I am hungry. Fourth word, honest. One must always be honest in life. Fifth one, doubt. I have the habit of doubting my brother's good will. Sixth one, game. We play different game in school. Seventh one, moral. Our efforts sometimes produced moral dilemmas. So students, we had completed the make meaningful sentence. Students, make sentence you can write by your own also. Students, in the exam, the pattern will be same, but the make sentence word may be different. So students, you have to practice this part as well as whatever notes I had given you in the previous lectures. That part also you have to study for the exam. So students, everyone understood the very first question. It's a give meaning. In that, B1 is a make meaningful sentence. Now move to the question number 2. Find the smaller words hidden in the following words. Means the very first word, graceful. The answer is race, full, grace. Second word, manger. Answer is man and anger. Third word is breakfast. Answer is fast, break, are. Fourth word, growth. Answer is grow or row. Fifth word, serving men. Answer is men. Serving, ring. Sixth word, preciously. Answer is rice, is rice. So students, these words, you have to find out a smaller word from it, as you can see in this pic. Students, in this also you can make the words by your own also. You have to make more than 2 words. You can make by 2 letters also. Right students? Now students, again I am saying, in the exam, this question pattern will be the same. But maybe the words will be different. So you have to practice whatever I have given in the revision as well as in a previous lecture. Whatever the notes I had given you, that part also you have to study. Understood students? Now move to the next page. Now students, the question number 2, B1, give opposites word. The very first word, handsome. Answer is ugly. Second word, comfortable. Answer is uncomfortable. Third word, dislike. Answer is like. Fourth word, loudly. Answer is softly. Fifth word, long. Answer is short. Sixth word, lazy. Answer is active. Seventh word, soft. Answer is hard. Eighth word, dirty. Answer is clean. Ninth word, begins. Answer is ants. 10th word, laugh. Answer is cry. So students, now I had completed the opposite words. Right students? I had given you 10 opposite words. Students, again I am saying, in the exam the pattern will be the same, but the opposite word will be different. The opposite words may be different. So students, you have to practice this part as well as whatever the notes I had given you in a previous lecture. Means in a previous lecture I had given you notes in the combined book as well as in the notebook. That part also you have to study for the exam. So students, now move to the question number 3. Give rhyming words. The very first word, men. Answer is again. Second word, shout. Answer is about. Third word, boys. Answer is noise. Fourth word, begins. Answer is wins. Fifth word, long. Answer is song. Now students, continue to the next. Rhyming words, continue to the next page. As you can see in this pic, the 6th one, caught short. 7th word, street. Answer is feet. 8th one, places. Answer is phases. So students, we had completed the rhyming word. Students, I had given you total 8 rhyming word. Students, again I am saying, in the exam the pattern is the same, but the rhyming word may be different. The words may be different. So students, you have to practice this part as well as whatever the notes I had given you in a previous lecture. That part also you have to study. Now students, today I had given the half part of the revision. I had explained you, right? Now whatever the notes I had given you today, you have to write down in your English 1 notebook. So students, the remaining part, revision, that I am going to explain you in the next lecture. So students, if you have any doubt regarding the grammar part or about the revision, you can call me or WhatsApp me on my personal number. So thank you for watching the video.